Second example, I'd like to do the same two matrices, but I'm going to swap the order of the multiplication. And rather than setting them out as I did the last problem, I'm actually going to set this out without drawing the two matrices sort of like this, okay, and filling it in here. I'm just going to go straight into the multiplied form to show you that you can actually do that if you're more comfortable that way. But we're still going to match up our rows and our columns. We're going to match the first row with the first column. So I'm going to go 2 times 1, and then I'm going to have to add 3 times 3. The second spot in my matrix, the top right, I'm going to get by going this row with this column, 2 times 2 plus 3 times 4. Alright, the next element in my matrix, the bottom left corner, I get by doing second row with first column, 5 times 1 plus 8 times 3. And the last spot is going to be second row, second column for this bottom right element, 5 times 2, 8 times 4. And we'll tidy up here. We've got to do each of these multiplications first. So 2 times 1 is 2, 3 times 3 is 9, 2 times 2 is 4, 3 4s are 12. This one's going to go 5 plus 24. 10 plus 32, and finally we'll tidy up those additions. 2 plus 9 is 11, 4 plus 12 is 16, 5 plus 24 is 31, no it's not, it's 29, and 10 plus 32 is 42. Now, if we compare this matrix with the first one, we see that we actually get different results. And this illustrates the point that we've made in class, that with matrix multiplication, if I take two matrices and multiply them together, swapping the order actually changes the outcome. These two things are not equal. A times B is not the same as B times A when we come to matrices. Okay? The way that we say this, we say that matrix multiplication is not commutative. And that seems a little bit strange because this hasn't been the case for numbers. 2 times 3 is the same as 3 times 2. With regular numbers, multiplication is commutative. You can swap the order around. With matrices, it's not. Now, that can be confusing because we normally think of this symbol, this time symbol, as being able to do this, but you have met other operations before where the order is important. For example, division, okay? 5 divided by 2 and 2 divided by 5 are very different things. Or 5 take away 2, 2 take away 5 are very different things. These are examples of other operations that are not commutative. So it's important that we remember this about matrix multiplication. You can't just swap the order and expect to get the same result. We mean very different things by this and this. And we need to be aware of that as we continue with matrix multiplication.